Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming in to see my live stream for Dreaming or Dream for All, the Dream for All Loan Funding Program. I recently partnered with a company. It's called Shining Star Funding, and they are offering, a very unique program that you might want to know about. Let me do this real quick. That you might want to know about. When this program was offered before, it was the funds ran out really quick. So if you are interested in buying a house or a condo, you might want to look into this program as soon as possible because funds do um, run out very quickly. When this program was launched the first time, a lot of homeowners that took advantage of this program, um, it appears or it seems, talk has been that, a lot of the people that took advantage of the program had didn't really need the program, but they took advantage of it anyway. And, as we know, that's pretty much how, things go. But regardless, I want to, just be able to give you information about this program and let you, get the information that you need. I'll try to give you the information that you need, and you can contact me at any time. My telephone number is area code 270-8886, and you can email me at HOOKS. That's number 4 homes, HOOKS 4homes at outlook.com. You can send me a text. You can send me a email anytime you like. If you have questions about this program, if you want to try to, look for a house or a condo, you can definitely do that through me because that's what I do. I look for the house, condos that you want in any particular area, if whatever size, location you might want. I'm able to help you out with that. But before we do that, we like to get you pre-qualified, get your loan set up so that we know exactly how much money we have to work with, and then we can effectively look. We can effectively go out and look and walk in the homes that you like. Some homes are on the market, some homes are not. But whatever the case, I can find it for you. So we need to get you set up with this program or any other programs. Or if you don't need a program, just come on in and get qualified for a home, and I can take care of you. Okay, one-stop shop. I've got everything that you need. So without further ado, we're going to talk about this program. It's called Dream for All. It's available to all California residents. It's a down payment assistance program. So if you don't have the money to put down and you don't need 20%, you don't have to have 20%. This program will help you get your down payment, your closing cost, whatever you need. So if you're trying to get out of paying rent, you can do that. If you want to own your own home, you can do that. We will definitely get you set up. So just come on in, give me a call. You can also call the partner that I'm working with. His name is Depac Parthi. He's the branch manager over at Shining Star Financial, and he'll get you set up too if you want to contact him. He's got a cell phone number. You can contact him at area code 925-820-2981, and you can just give him a call and he'll take care of you. But if you really need to get in contact with someone that you have a face-to-face with, you can call me. I will get you in contact with him and we'll take care of you that way. So like I said, without further ado, let me tell you about this program called Dream for All that's available to California residents. If you don't have 20% or if you don't even have 3%, which it takes through FHA, that's the Federal Housing Administration, you can do it that way. We make it very easy here at Hooks Realty. So a quick introduction. I'll have a video coming out about this product soon, and I'll send you, or I have a link right down here in the description. If you can see my finger right down here in the description, I'll have a link that you can go to get more information about more information that I'm able to give you right now. But here are some of the highlights of the program. Well, okay, first of all, the borrower, which would be you or anyone, of course, that decides to apply to this program, the borrower would receive 20%, or $150,000, whichever is less, towards the down payment or in down payment assistance from CalHFA, CalHFA. And you can use that down payment or 20%, $150,000, any way you want to when it comes to down payment or closing costs. Now, for an example, once you receive your 20% down or $150,000, whichever is less, you can use that however you want to towards the down payment or the closing costs. So if, let's say, for instance, you want to use it all towards your down payment. It's a pretty good down payment. You really don't need that much of a down payment here in California. A lot of people think that you need 20% down. You don't need 20% down. We can do it as little as 3% down. So let's say, for instance, most people get into a house with only $25,000 down, and they are able to get out of the rent process. They're able to get into the buying process. They own their own home. They're creating equity because as the value of your home goes up, that excess value that let's say, for instance, you paid $600,000 for your home, and the value of your home has gone $700,000. Well, you just made $100,000 in equity, which is basically sitting in your account. So, long story short is the rent that goes up or whatever, that is just money that is out of the way, out of your pocket, never coming back. The mortgage that you pay, you're actually creating a savings account. So every time you pay mortgage, that mortgage is going into your account. And if you decide to sell that home, you have earned the difference. So let's say, for instance, when you bought your house, it was worth $600,000. When you sold your house, it was worth $1.2 million. Okay, so as long as you've been paying on that house on time and everything, your equity is roughly $600,000. Okay, so figure that out. You just earned $600,000 and you didn't have to go to work for that. So I'll get into that a little bit later, but this is the program that I'm talking about that will give you 20% down or $150,000, whichever is less. And $150,000 is probably what you're going to be looking at. Okay, so if you decide to use that $150,000 towards a down payment, like I said, which you really don't need to do, you can use $25,000 of it towards your down payment and another $10,000 towards your closing costs, and voila, everything is taken care of. Not a dime came out of your pocket. So imagine that. Okay, now the other thing, as you have equity growth, in equity, your share of CalHFA applies on that property. So example, like I said, 20% down received in equity, 10% in assistance received, that's 10% in equity share. Okay, so I'll just say that one more time. 1-to-1, growth in equity share with CalHFA applies on the property. So as an example, 20% in assistance received, 20% equity share. So it's basically 1-to-1. If you receive 20%, they want 20% back. Now, example 2, if you receive 10% in assistance received, they just want 10% back. So what that means is you don't have to borrow the whole $150,000. And you probably won't need to, because 3% down is roughly $25,000. And you'll just have to give $25,000 back. So let's say, for instance, you sold your house and you got $150,000 in equity. They only want $25,000 of it. The rest of it is. And that's just your contribution because they helped you get into the home and they just want their investment back. They're not asking for interest. They're not asking for anything like that. They just want the money that they invested in you back. So if this is a program that is right for you, you can look into it a little bit further. You can talk to the loan the loan partner that I have, Depac Parthi. You can call him. His number is 925-820-2981. You can call him anytime you want, and he'll straighten all this out for you. But that is the 1-to-1 part of the assistance program. Now, the other thing is assistance funds, they must be repaid in the future when your home is sold. So when you sell your home, yes, they want you to pay that money back. Now, if you refinance that home, of course, they want that money back upon refinancing or at the end of your 30-year loan term. There's a one-time exception to refinancing without triggering the repayment. So you can refinance and it doesn't trigger repayment. That is one-time exception. So let's say, for instance, you refinance, but you don't necessarily want to give that money back. You don't have to, because there's a one-time exception. Now, if you refinance again, they probably want their money back, and chances are they'll probably get it, but you have a one-time exception. Now, there's a maximum additional down payment contribution from the borrower, which is 5%. So, like for instance, you borrow 10% from them. Well, your contribution is going to be 5%. That's it. Interest rates for the program are set by CalHFA and change daily. So that means the rates for the down payment assistance program will not be published until the program is available. But well, that's two separate things. The interest rates for the CalHFA program they change daily. Now, the caveat is this is information that I'm giving you now, and you have a jump on this information, because this rate information for the down payment assistance program will not be published until the program is available. So when the program is available, it'll go widespread to everybody. But if you're listening to me right now, my people have a jump on this information, and you have the link to this information, and you have you can contact me about this information anytime you want prior to it coming out. And it comes out in April, around April. So you want to contact me or Depac as soon as possible, because we want to get you set up and give you first dibs on this program before it actually launches, so that you'll be in prime position to be first in line. Okay. So that is basically the information that I have for you about the Dream for One, Dream for California. Now, we also have a 2-for-1 and 1-for-1 buy down rates that are available. That is permitted. So let's say, for instance, you don't want to go in at a 8%, you can buy it down to a 6 or 7%. You can do that too. So when you buy your rate down, that just basically means your interest rates or your mortgage payments won't be as high, and you can probably save yourself $10,000 to $20,000 on the investment of your home. So you definitely want to get a lower interest rate if you can. If you can afford to buy it down, buy it down. That's a good idea. But again, you can talk to Depac or about that, and get it taken care of. So definitely give me a call, 562-270-8886. If you have any questions about this program or anything else that we might be able to help you with. I have not only Shining Star Financial, which is my go-to people when I want to take care of this program, but also have military. You can zero down payment program for veterans, teachers, and police officers. There's programs for teachers and police officers that I have available to you. There's programs for nurses. I have those available to you. So whatever your profession is, I probably have a down payment or some type of a loan program that you are allowed to get into. So, definitely call me. I can help you. I'm your one-stop shop. HOOKS, that's the number, 4 homes, HOMES. There's an S on both of it. So hooks, HOOKS, 4 HOMES at outlook.com. Okay. So, call me anytime. Call Depac anytime. I'll have his number down at the bottom as well. You can call him, call me. I've got my website link that you can get the information from, so you can research it all, as you please. And yeah, I'm here to help you any way I can, any chance I can. I want to make homeowners. I don't want to have people that I work with rent forever because it's just a money bucket. You throw it in, it doesn't come out. It has a hole in it. You can't reach in and get the money out. But if you have equity, you can reach in the pot, get the money out, use it for something else, buy your brand new car, whatever you want to do. But anyway, I know I'm talking fast. I have this information here ready for you. All of your eligibility requirements. Borrower must be a first-time buyer, home buyer, and a first-time home buyer is a first-time home buyer if they have not purchased a home within the past 3 years. If you haven't owned a home within the past 3 years, so let's say, for instance, you owned a home 4 years ago and you sold it 4 years ago, or let's say for instance you owned a home 4 years ago that you bought previously, you sold it 4 years ago, and now you're looking for another home. You're a first-time home buyer. So come on, don't be afraid. Don't say I've already owned a home. You can be a first-time home buyer every 3 years. It doesn't matter. Another eligibility thing: at least one applicant must be a California resident. So this is a California program. If you are a resident of California, come on, you can. Chances are you'll qualify for this program. At least one buyer must be a first-time generational home buyer. So that means you cannot have owned or been on title on a home in the past 7 years. You have to be a first generation. Okay. So if you're the second generation and you've had a home within the past 7 years, kind of goes against the first-time home buyer sometimes, but sometimes, the best home buyer knowledge, whose parents do not have ownership and interest in a home in the United States, you're probably pretty good. So come on. We can maximize your income. There's county limits. We can maximize your loan amounts. There's county limits. And we can maximize your DTA, debt to income ratio, of 45 to 50%. No county limits. Minimum credit score is 660 to 680. You can conventional only, no FHA options, or owner occupied properties. You can be approved. So come with me. You can apply here. You can get the quick form here. It's a dream for all participation. Terms: check the amounts to be repaid. You can be a first-time home buyer, first generational home buyer, Cal HAFA, income limits apply, maximum, all of that. So come on through. I've got many loan types: VA loans, bank statement loans, alternate doc loans, rehab loans, refinance loans, conventional loans, and home buyer resource, all of that. So my information is 562-270-8886. You can send me an email at hooksforhomes@outlook.com. You can also contact me directly through this link that I'm going to send you, and it's right down here. Or you can contact Depac Parthi. He's the branch manager at Shining Star Financial. His cell phone number is 925-820-2981. You can contact him also with this information down below. All right. So without further ado, if you have any questions, come on, ask me the questions. I'm here for you. You can call me pretty much anytime. Try not to call me after 6 o'clock, but if you need to, I'll try to be available to answer your call. Okay. So for now, that's really all I've got for you. But I might be finished with this broadcast or this message. But like I said, if you need to contact me, the information continues. So stay tuned with me. If you want to get in touch with me through Facebook, you can reach me at Hooks for Homes. That's my tagline. If you want to get in touch with me through Instagram, Hooks for Homes is my tagline. If you want to get in touch with me through YouTube, Hooks for Homes is my tagline. And of course, Hooks for Homes is me, Hooks Realty. I'm here to help you and anyone else throughout Southern California that might need my help. Just hook them up with me. You've got my information, and I'll be happy to talk to you. So for now, that's it. I will talk to you soon, and good house hunting.